Look, sometimes I feel like I done seen it all. Niggas will snake you and backdoor you for nothing at all. A lot of Ricos in this world, so watch who you put on. Like how the fuck you burn a bridge when I helped you ball and never let you fall. Ayy, but not all that's what come with it. Bitch, if it's up, then it's forever stuck.
I'm your host, Ivy, and tell you sparking up with Vans and Weed. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of us, hit that post notifications button, man. Today I'm with JayVee in this motherfucker.
Mama, what's happening?
Thank you for fucking with us, man.
Yeah.
How you doing, my boy?
Shit, another day, another dollar.
Right.
Living every day.
Right. So what you been working on lately?
Shit, nothing really. Just working on little singles and shit. That's pretty much about it. Nothing too much.
Right. Okay, so let's start from the beginning.
Yeah.
Where you from, and how was it growing up, for real?
Shit, boy, I'm from Fairfield, California. It was cool, some slight, average childhood, you feel me? I had both my parents for a little bit of my life, you feel me? Shit, really. I just grew up like a little average kid, average little badass kid. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. Getting in a little trouble and shit. Mom's on my ass, pops on my ass, you feel me? That's pretty much it, keeping it low key.
Right. Okay, so was being a rapper always a goal for yours, or was you into anything in high school, basketball, football, anything like that?
I played football in high school, a little bit of baseball. Rapping was not on my mind. I wasn't thinking twice about rapping. I didn't start rapping until probably after high school. My big cousin, shout out Cam Golden, he been rapping for a cool minute. I mean, he was tapped in with like niggas like DVD General, shout out to Gas Guy, Mr. Fab, and niggas like that. So it was just one day. I think it was like, this was probably like my first week out of high school after graduation. He was like, nigga, pull up to my studio session, you feel me? I ain't never been to a studio, so I was like, all right, this is good. This nigga had wrote me a verse, and he was like, hey, bro, you feel me? You got a clean little voice. Hey, hop in the studio, spit this. Let me see how this shit sound. I went and spit a little voice, and the engineer was fucking with my shit. Shout out Chris Cash. He was like, nigga, you need to start rapping. You need to write you some shit.
Talking that shit, huh?
My mama's. I came back the next week with some shit. I wrote my first 2 songs, had a studio session, and my first 2 songs was weak as fuck.
Right.
They was ass. Ain't nobody ever gonna hear them motherfuckers. Boy, them ain't coming out.
We can't get no little snippet of how that shit was sounding.
Hell no, that shit was garbage, nigga. I tried singing with auto-tune and shit. Nah, that shit wasn't it.
Yeah.
But you feel me? That was my first studio session experience. You feel me? It was cool.
All right. Okay. What's the difference between your earlier rap style and your rap style now?
I'll probably say, I'm still trying to find my sound, but I'll probably say I kind of learned more like the ins and outs of really how to spit, you feel me? Like, I don't know, I just pronounce my words better, I just flow better, especially compared to back then. Like, I'm rapping on better equipment, so I feel like I don't even sound the same no more. I don't know, bro, and I really slowed down the way I rap for sure.
Right.
That's probably one thing, but I don't think I really changed my style much when I first started. It's just that, like, if you listen to my older music, you can tell, all right, this nigga made progression in just rapping. You feel me?
Right.
It's not really much of a style change. It's just that, all right, he's starting to get better. He's starting to really.
Right, because the more you do it,
the more you do it, you just get better. And you feel me? When I first started, I just like my flow was hella choppy. It just wasn't there. Now I feel like I'm starting to flow a little better. Starting to get used to rapping on kind of different beats and shit. Like I'm trying to get out that little, you feel me, all that shit talking and shit, you feel me? That shit come easy. It's easy to talk shit when you're a shit talker.
Facts.
You feel me?
That's no
But
cap.
now trying to like make actual songs, like hooks, 16 hook, you feel me? Instead of just talking shit, ripping the whole beat. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody can hop on a song, nigga, fuck that nigga, fuck this nigga, fuck suckers, you feel me? Excuse my French, you feel me?
Nah, you good, yeah.
But yeah, that's really how it goes, bro. I'm trying to really get my shit going, making real songs, you feel me?
Right. So like, doing the whole the rapping shit and working with these different artists, do you get a lot of love from everybody? You know, cause it seems like the Bay Area be hating so hard on different rappers, but niggas don't get no love, but the same niggas get the same love. Exactly. So do you get a lot of support from other artists and shit like that?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like I started tapping in with a lot of different artists, getting love. Just getting love, and everybody really fucking with me, bro. Cause most niggas ain't gonna show you the love till you really tap in with them. You feel me?
Right.
Or till they get hip to you. But I got a lot of love from a lot of artists, like some blogs. You feel me? I don't want to blame it on nobody. Why you know, certain artists, only certain artists get pushed in the limelight. You feel me? But you know, that's the Bay Area, and especially coming from Fairfield,
right?
It take a little more to really get looked at, because you know, not a lot of big rappers really come out of Fairfield. Probably the only people I can think of is maybe, you know, like Sage, go back, Tashi Spitz,
right?
Kai Band's doing his shit now,
going crazy.
Yeah, so them like really the only ones. But other than that, like underground people in Fairfield really don't get looked at too much.
Right. Do you go ahead, my bad.
No, you good, go ahead.
Do you feel like it's because people don't consider Fairfield the Bay type thing?
I hate that,
yeah.
Bro. Oh, I hate that when somebody, nigga, Fairfield ain't the Bay. I'm like, nigga, what?
Right.
I'll be looking at people sick, bro. But I mean, from a weather standpoint, I mean, like, I guess Fairfield's not the Bay. Yeah, it's not by the water, all that.
Right.
But in terms of when people ask me that question, it's more like a cultural thing. I feel like this
the vibe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's Bay shit.
Right.
It's the hyphy. You feel me? It's
right.
Bay shit. Who contributed this Bay shit? You feel me? Right by Fairfield is Vacaville, Dixon. That's out the way. Of course, they ain't do nothing that even consider. You feel me? But Fairfield, I mean, we had artists like the Federation and shit come out the Bay. You can't say the Federation ain't contribute nothing to the hyphy movement. You feel me? At the time, it was huge.
Right.
So it's kind of like, bro. And then, I mean, if you really from Fairfield, you in Fairfield, you could feel that same vibe. When you hit Vallejo to Fairfield, you feel like you're in the same, you feel me, same area around the same people. People coming from like just that same energy. Right. And on top of that, Fairfield was known as like a little commuter town, a commuter city. A lot of people that came from Richmond, a lot of people that came from the city, a lot of people that came from all over the Bay moved to Fairfield. I know some of these niggas who, I'm really from Richmond, really came from all these places, and they went to high school in Fairfield. And then even coming from the other way, a lot of people coming from Sac, or you feel me, they had parents that lived in Fairfield, and their parents was commuting and working in Sac, or they had a parent that was working in the Bay. But Fairfield was just cheaper to live in at the time, not now.
That's the whole, but that's the whole thing, though. Yeah,
exactly.
For sure. So how's the relationship between you and EBK Young Jockstar? Y'all be doing hella songs together, going crazy. So
free my nigga Jock, man.
Oh God, free that man.
I fuck with my nigga Jock, bro. He a cool nigga, bro. He showed me a lot of love. Probably him and probably Zay-Bang. Probably the biggest artist that showed me like the most love, you feel me? And gave me a lot of game too. But Jock a cool nigga. I got a lot of experiences with that nigga, you feel me? Especially that first shoot, that first video we had, first song, that shit was wild, I ain't gonna lie. We put up to that nigga hood on Nightingale.
What happened? You gotta tell the people, man.
That shit was crazy. I don't know. We was posting up on the gills, and it's like midnight, like 11 o'clock midnight. Yeah. Just hella little shit be going on. You feel me? Hella little ass cars be driving through.
Seeing who you feel me?
Exactly, bro. There was this, and then there was this. It was hella funny. There was this like little white kid in a Mustang. I guess he drove by. And he seen everybody. It was Slowby was shooting a video at that same day too. He shot what's that song called? Benjamin Franklin. I think that's what it's called, something like that. He shot that the same day. There was a little kid in a Mustang. He drove past. I think he recognized Slowby and Jock. Right. He hurry up, parked his whip, and he was in a clean ass Mustang too, brand new GT. And he parked his whip, hopped out. He was like looking from the corner for hella long. He was just staring.
And Jock, like, what the
fuck?
Me
and Jock was looking at this nigga like,
yeah.
Nigga, and
you can't do that.
Everybody, you feel me? Everybody was on tip. We was all on 10 toes. We don't know you. You coming around. You feel me? You feel me? It's ugly. Right. So he just looking at us, and I'm like, hey, bro, I think he on some fan shit, bro. I think he cool. Right. Then he got back in his whip from looking at the corner, and then he went into like this little laundromat over there, and it was a whole ass empty parking lot. This nigga started swinging his car out of nowhere.
What the fuck?
He was like, that nigga want some attention?
Right.
Hey, bro, you trying to be in the video? It's good, bro. Just come through, bro. He ain't know not one person there.
Oh, okay.
That was weird, bro. But
that is weird.
There was a little white boy there, but other than that, you feel me? It was cool. It was a cool little experience fucking with Jock. In the second video, shout out to him for pulling up. You feel me? Right. Real niggas.
Definitely got to keep doing more music together for sure.
On my mama, we gonna have some more shit coming.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? Ain't gonna get dropped maybe when he get out. But, you feel me?
So you can do the video and shit.
Exactly.
Right. Gotta have a video with the audio and shit like that.
Mandatory.
So what was it like working with ARMC Mike, brother? Ghetto Boys. How did you get that? How did that come about?
I seen he was in Oakland. I just tapped in with him.
Swear to God. Just like that.
He was in the town, bro, and I just tapped in with him. And he said it was good. So, that video shoot was cool. It was a cool experience. It was real quick though, because we recorded the song like literally. I recorded the song the day before. He recorded his verse the same day we shot that video. So we was just shooting the video not knowing what the fuck we was saying.
Right.
Like we didn't even know our
just
own lyrics, nigga.
Type shit, yeah,
I was
like,
fuck it, nigga. This ARMC Mike. I don't give a fuck what I'm saying, nigga.
God, it don't matter.
Mama,
every time ARMC Mike goes stupid.
Ghetto boy shit. He go crazy, bro. And I'm talking and the way he rapped, that he like they really do that shit, talking that whole punch rap.
I
that nigga
swear,
came.
So stupid.
He went into the studio with nothing, my nigga. He went there with nothing written. Just came in there, punched in bar for bar for bar. I'm talking back to back to back. He knocked that verse out so quick.
Just saying shit.
Yeah, that nigga was going crazy. But yeah, that was a good experience. I got a lot of game from him. Really just chopped it up with him about like how it is out there in Flint and hella shit. I got another song with I don't know if you know who Wirestar Grams is.
Oh yeah.
I got another song with him coming out.
That's gonna go crazy.
I'm waiting to shoot that video. Well, it's not my song. Shout out my nigga Kilo. He a producer from The Well. It's really his shit, but I'm just waiting on him to come out to Cali. He was out in LA like a few months ago, but I was catting off. But yeah, I was probably gonna go out there to Michigan to shoot that one.
Right. Oh yeah, that's gonna go crazy, man. So do you think paying for features from certain artists is like beneficial to your like career or something like that? Cause you know, like, did you pay for that feature? Yeah. So do you feel like that boosted it up a little bit, like, or nah? Should people like do it to the neck instead of just paying for that shit for real?
I don't think there's a problem with paying for features. You in order to really showcase your talent, you gotta have songs by yourself, bro. Right. People gotta be able to know labels.
You can hold your own.
You can make your own music.
Yeah.
You can really make a slap by yourself.
Right.
Or you can really pull some shit with just your name on it. But paying for features is for sure. It's for sure cool, cause I mean, then again, like I said, you can get a lot of game from a lot of artists, and I'm talking like shit that you won't get in an interview. You feel me? Like one-on-one time shit. Maybe artists won't say in public. They'll tell you what's really going on behind the scenes type shit. Right. But I mean, for sure, definitely. Like I'll be honest. The main reason why I used to like be like, oh nigga, I'm trying to get this feature. I'm trying to get this feature from this big nigga. Yeah. Cause like not on no cocky shit, but I don't feel like nigga, I'm gonna gas this nigga. What the fuck?
Like, I'm gonna talk the most shit up on the song.
Oh my mom, I'm like, nigga, look at this nigga on songs. I feel like I can eat this nigga on the song.
Right.
Let me get him on it, and he got the bigger name. And like, if you see me, I'm not really out there like that. So I'm like, bro, let me showcase like I can really spit, and then his name is just drawing attention, drawing the clicks, drawing the views.
Because they're gonna be like, oh, I'm here for him, but
I stayed for him.